We all need space in our lives because we live in a world where there is very little space. We are not okay with space in our lives. Every little time I have any sort of space, like I feel this thing calling to me, and I'm like, this term, holding space, has been thrown around a lot. It's like, what does that actually mean? When someone says that out in the world, I'm like, we need to actually quantify that and make it like applicable. Like, what are the actual steps to that? And what is the definition of it? Having developed the ability to experience the fullest capacity of whatever's happening in the present moment through witness consciousness. And not being reactively involved, but being response-able. Space allows digestion. We all need space in our lives because we live in a world where there is very little space. Every little time I have any sort of space, like I feel this thing calling to me, and I'm like, I just want to fill it with some space. I want to fill the space. We are not okay with space in our lives. Especially like if you are in a conversation with somebody, notice if you're like talking over the end of their sentence, or you're just like wanting to like jump into the conversation. If it feels weird if someone says something and then you just take a moment and then reply. Most people are not so comfortable with space, but space allows digestion of your experiences. Holding space for somebody allows them to digest their experience. If I were to take a look at all of you and I had like this sort of vision where I could see all of your undigested experiences, all of your undigested information, all of the thousands of podcasts and books that you've read that you actually haven't digested that information, absorbed it, assimilated it into actual actionable things that become an embodiment of who you are, you would be mentally and experientially obese. Yes? Most everyone is experientially obese. They have a lot of undigested experiences, undigested emotions. Holding space allows for others to digest their experiences. So we'll go back to the definition, having developed the ability to experience the fullest capacity of whatever's happening in the moment, being able to be present with somebody through witness consciousness. Now, let's define witness consciousness. Establishing enough inner space and stillness, a higher state of coherence within yourself, coherence is alignment, so that the process taking place can be held in its full capacity. The opposite of presence is trauma. Trauma is a disorder of not being able to be in the present moment, because my past has frozen into the present moment and it starts to create my future. You could say this is the space, this is the person. We'll get more into this. But just me thinking that, or me, say you're having a conversation with somebody and they're telling you the issues that they're having, and then you're like, oh, this is what I did this. That should work for you as well too. You don't know that. You never like put your story on them. You're holding a space for the energy from their energy to express outwards. You're never telling them what to do. So this direct fix-it mentality, me seeing someone as broken or me seeing someone as they need to change, that's more stress into their system. We want the energy to go outwards. We want there to be expression. The fix-it mentality is a direct pressure to the system. We want them to be able to express. The opposite of this is responsibility, the ability to respond. Meaning that when I am responsible, I'm able to move through the world and make conscious choice because I have the ability to respond. But if I'm having thoughts of a protocol of this is what I think that's best for this person, I've lost the moment. I've lost the ability to feel and pick up everything that's being communicated from this intelligent human. And I'm talking about all of this, but it's not mental. It's actually somatic. So you won't really learn this until you're actually there. Just let it wash all over you.